game was over and you guys were able to get back, and now that you've had some time, I mean, how would you assess the state of the team? I imagine guys are kind of sore, or guys getting rested. Does the attitude feel different compared to last week? How would you describe it?
Same week, we just gotta come back and work. Everybody knew, it was gonna be a tough game. We knew it was gonna be a dog fight. It was gonna be a brutal game, tough game. Guys gonna be banged up, but we know that in our head. But, everybody was out there to practice. Everybody came to practice. Everybody came with energy. It was the same thing from last week. I just feel like practice getting better every week. We taking steps every week. So, that's what I'm looking at this team.
How do you kind of keep that attention to detail, going to this week, going into a game where you're playing against Wake Forest?
You treat every opponent the same. I think this team, we got to keep it forced. Every opponent, have the same face. We treat every opponent the same way. We prepare the same way. We practice the same way. Watch film the same way. Take nobody for granted. Everybody gonna come in and play us tough. We know that. So we just no opponent got to face. Treat everybody the same, and treat the preparation the same.
What has this Wake Forest team done so well? How they're now 5-1 on the year?
They play good ball. That's all. They playing at a high level. And they're just playing with good attention. We watched the film today, man. Their team, they do everything right. They be in the right areas. They be there to make the plays. And they just a fundamentally sound team. And they gonna come to play you hard. And we just gotta match the intensity. That's why they 5-1. They gonna come to play hard, and they do everything right.
Last year, of course, against Wake, you were starting off strong, and of course came the hamstring injury. Did you think about that at all? Saying like, okay, now I finally get a chance to play a full game against them, or has that kind of been the furthest thing from your mind?
No, I haven't thought about that at all. Another game for me. Put last year behind me. It's another game for me, another game for this team, to be exact. So we're gonna treat it as another game, and I'm here, healthy and ready to go.
Now, halfway through Deondre's first season, where do you see him having made his biggest improvements? Maybe in an area that isn't easily visible to us or to fans.
I think really, as a young quarterback, you get more and more comfortable with this offense as you go during the season. And, I can say that by playing as a freshman. I learned the offense as I went through the season. I think you're getting more and more comfortable back there. And you can see it, he's just going through his progressions more smoother, and he just communicating the message to the offense more. And that's why I think his confidence level was out the roof from the beginning of the season. But he's just a little more comfortable back there in the pocket, and he just playing like it, man. He playing like he a vet out there.
As a friend and teammate, what's it like seeing Irman make a chance for himself on the field, working at safety?
It's always good to see him back there making plays. This type of play is, just put him on the field and he's gonna make a play for you, and that's what he's doing for this team. He's going out there and he's making plays. Like you seen on Saturday. Just put him out there, he's gonna make a play, and I'm happy for him, man. And he's a big part of this team right now, and we need him. So he playing some good football right now.
Did you talk to him at all about potentially making that move before it happened, or did you know it was coming down?
Nah, I ain't know nothing about it. He made it up in his mind, and he went with it. So I'm happy for him.
What was that first day of practice like? Were you like, hey man, what are you doing over there on that side?
I didn't even notice he was over there until I seen him come down and make a play. Yeah, but they go laying on defense. So I was kind of shocked because just to send him in a different number. I ain't never seen him without number 1 on. So just send him in a different number. It was kind of different.
You knew the kind of athlete that he was, and the kind of just the overall football player he was. So I'm sure you're not surprised he's having success there.
Yeah, I played against him all through high school every year. So he played defense in high school, so I knew what he could do on the defense side of the ball. It just a matter of just showing the coaches what he could do.
Now, when you guys played in high school, was he DB or was he somewhere else on the defensive end when he did have to play on defense?
No, he played in the secondary. Everyone in the secondary, safety, corner, no matter, best players are going to play everywhere. So that's what he did, play everyone in the secondary, offense and defense, and he made plays doing it.
Now, when you guys went up against each other, were there ever like a one-on-one moment where you and him were going at it, or did that not ever happen?
Yeah, when me and Lane played against each other, I played defense. I stick Lane stick me. That's just how it went down, The best players stick the best players, That's just how it went. So, Lane,
Sorry.
When you see the hits that Deondre takes, especially these first 6 games, how much does it increase the respect level of him in your eyes?
You know, DeAndre been gained my respect since, since camp, since I seen him in the spring, just the stuff you can take from Jimbo, man. It's so much a person can take. And, he took it all, and he still taking it all every day. And to take it from Jimbo is just like taking a hit every day. Because, coach come with it, man. And you got to be a tough guy and mentally strong to take what Coach Fisher can give to you. So, when he take those hits in the game, I think he's more prepared for it. But, we just got to do a better job of protecting him, man. But, DeAndre, I got a lot of respect for him.
How has he improved being a leader throughout the season?
He'll improve game by game. Like I said, the more he get comfortable, the more he could, be more vocal. The more he could, express himself and do more things. The more he get comfortable in his offense, and I see that every week. He come out there with a smile and enjoy what he's doing, being comfortable at what he's doing. So that's how he's growing, and and being vocal just gonna come with him being himself.
Do you know where you rank in the nation in like stats and anything like that?
No.
So you're number 1 in the country in yards from scrimmage. It's got to be pretty cool, I guess.
Just doing my job.
How do you think you're playing overall, though?
Overall, there's still a lot of stuff I got to clean up. For this team, for this offense to keep growing, as a running game. Still a lot of stuff I got to do with pass blocking and stuff like that. But I think I'm having some solid performance, but still a lot of stuff I got to clean up.
Is there some satisfaction, though? I mean, you were asked every week, hey, man, are you okay? What's going on? And now you're leading the country in yards from scrimmage and all-purpose yards.
There's some satisfaction, but always in the back of your head, when you're capable of doing more, you keep pushing yourself and never get comfortable with what you're doing. And I think that's how I'm gonna keep growing, without getting comfortable with what I'm doing.
Just showing how much your game has grown. You think the best example of that was that play-action touchdown against Miami, where you were just wide open? And
I don't know how they managed to do it, but they left me open, and and DeAndre did a good job of standing back there. He took a tough hit on that play. And I watched it on film. He took a tough hit and delivered the ball. And, I think I've been doing a good job of catching the ball this year. And, he trusted throwing the ball to me, and I just did my job and caught it.
But you think showing your versatility more, because catching a ball out of the backfield, you've done it on a variety of routes and had a deeper catching it on the route tree than maybe compared to other backs.
Yeah, I think Coach Fisher comfortable with me. Like I said, I just started with practice. Doing all that, I do all those routes in practice, screen routes, run goals, and do all that. They give me the ball like that in practice, so that's why he's so comfortable with me doing it, and I'm so comfortable with doing it. So it's just showing, I done got real comfortable with catching the ball out of the backfield, no matter what the route is.
That first play, Coach was saying that you kind of missed the cut. You could have took it to the house. What were you seeing on that play that made you want to cut back in?
What first play?
The first play of the game, Coach was saying that you probably
It was a third down play on the first drive.
Oh, the third down play.
Nick
Yeah.
31.
I just pressed the block too much, and that was it. But you miss some, you want to get back. That's the play I'll get back right there.
All right, he's done.
That's what happened.
Next.